What's up, you guys? It's part 2. The only reason I'm filming it is because Tina's forcing me at gunpoint, okay? Oh, whoops, hold on. Let me give her this. She's forcing me at gunpoint. You know, it's a very tragic situation. Point the gun on me, damn it. Come on.
No.
No?
No guns in this video.
Guns for hands!
Oh,
we all got guns.
No, it's not even... It's not about that. It's not like that.
It's not like that. Oh, yeah, that's right. It's,
I wish that Bradley would disappear.
No, that doesn't... Ah! Track 7, Screen. I think I remember liking this song, but I don't remember. I guess we gotta listen to it to find out. Next song, Track 7, Screen. G note warning. God, this is so boring, dude. This piano, God. Every song.
I do not know why I would go, 'cause you're the only one who knows it. Don't know why I think I could lie. I'm standing in front of you. I'm standing in front of you. I'm trying to be so cold. I can't see past my own.
I can't see past my own.
My flow's not great. Okay.
No, it's not.
I conversate flow on a song, I'll get no radio play.
Even back in the day, they were annoying about the radio play. See, the thing is he's very self-aware that he's doing everything it takes to get on the radio. You know, boring, generic sound palette that literally sounds like it could be ripped out of any shitty alternative song from this era. But he's like, oh, the only reason I'm not on the radio is because my flow sucks. It's like, yeah, maybe. Bro, I like doing this. This is literally like that. It's different because I like making the 21 Pilots content. See, it's like I don't do this for views. I get views, okay? I would actually get more views if I made a Queens of the Stone Age or an Arctic Monkeys video nowadays. My audience isn't even primarily the same audience, so that quite literally doesn't work. I'm not a sellout like Tyler Joseph. You know what I'm saying? And don't point. I was not the bullet. Okay, I was not the gun. All right, I was not the jury, so don't blame me, son. I'm just saying.
Fine. There's some people and I who have a really tough time getting through this life, so excuse us while we sing to the sky.
So corny. I can't stand this. I've never been less impressed by synths in my life than on this album. This part's actually like catchy and has like a groove and stuff. Like that's what's missing from the rest of this album. See, like this part sounds good. It's clear the parts that sound better than other parts. Like it's obvious.
Sure, everything's formulaic. There's a formula to everything except for your crazy ass Swans bullshit where it's just like...
Dude, I barely listen to Swans anymore, though.
Like your music where it's just like I'm gonna scream into a microphone for like 20 minutes and then call it a song. So like everything has a formula, but I will say that this like whole, you know, okay, it's towards the end of the song and then we're gonna build it up. And all right, now we're gonna repeat this thing, and we're gonna keep building it up and building. Like it does.
Yeah, everything has a formula, but the thing is usually people will like switch up the formula. Here, it's I honest to God feel like all of these songs you can play them like at the same time, and they would feel like exactly the same. The sounds of this album are all. It's like they picked the most generic sound palette possible.
No.
Exactly. Yeah. It's like boring ass, like run-of-the-mill beginner starter chords. It's just like it's the fault of the consumer that this album got big, honestly. But the sound of this thing, like people just kind of fell for it. That's how I honestly feel.
I think there's some charm to it. I think you're like ignoring a lot of the...
Dude, the charm is sickening. It's not good charm. It's like, I know my flow's not good and I'll get no radio play. I'm just like
8 years ago or something too. Like,
bro, this shit sounds like it came out like at least 12 years ago. This thing actually sounds like, I look at it, I say this came out 2013, I'm like, how the fuck did this thing come out in 2013?
As someone who listened to this album when it came out, at the time, it was different. This was not being done. You weren't there, homie. I was there. I went to Best Buy and I bought this album.
It's not about how the album sounded back in the days. If it was about that, I wouldn't be doing a re-reaction.
But I'm just saying, like, you can't say that it was just like everything happening at the time because it wasn't. It wasn't.
I feel like it was. Considering I listened to the radio so much back in this time, this was like the prime. 2012, 2013 is when I was listening to the radio the most, and I just remember songs that sounded like this and me being like, please let this thing get like off the rotation of the radio every single time. Like the Home song, it's like, hey, ho! Or the other one,
Yeah, no, it's not like that at all. It's not folk at all. It's not fucking Lumineers.
You know what? You got a lot of
No, it's not. I was there. You weren't there.
I was there. You're denying my reality. You're gaslighting
I
me.
was a fucking senior in high school. You were like 12. Shut the.
You guys hear that? She was dating me when I was 12 and she was a senior in high school. That's what she said.
No.
You heard it from her, not me. So,
So
you know,
true.
everyone go cancel her, okay?
Oh, gross.
I guess let's keep listening to this boring ass song that Tina knows all the chords for. It's like I've never cared less about song topics than this. Ooh, another fucking same ass outro as every other song. Red Headphones, man. I think I like this song at some point. You know what? Like the only good parts, like the word "broken people," and it's just because it sounds good. The rest of it's just like boring, and it sounds exactly like the other shit on this album. And I'm just like, okay, here we go again. You know, same old shit. I literally felt like I was just waiting for the song to end. Like from 30 seconds in, like I was trying to pay attention. Every time I did, I was like, wow, this is corny. This is whack. I want to move on. So with that being said, let's move on. The Run and Go. The fact that I don't even remember this song tells me that I'm not going to really care about the sound of it.
It's good.
Oh, it's this. Isn't this song like unlistenable? Yeah, it's got the world's loudest kick drum. Yeah, it's completely unlistenable. The mixing is garbage. Garbage! You're garbage! Wow. Subtle. So subtle. I mean, was copyright not a thing back in 2013? Because, for the love of God, this... Like, there's no mistake I can identify an exact song from your melody, you know what I mean? And probably everybody else can. Then at that level, at that time, then isn't that just like...
What song?
The fucking, the song. God, I don't... Yeah, that one.
That Third Eye Blind one. I mean, that's one of their, like, favorite, like, songs, I think.
Yeah! So they were like, we like this song. Let's copy the song. Like, it's so blatant and so obvious that it's frustrating. This song is Ass, by the way. Ass Deluxe Edition. Already Red Headphones. Getting super freak. Can't touch this vibes from this song, you know what I'm saying? Wow, it's so epic. Oh no. So grandiose. Is that AJR here? Wow. I feel like there's just so much like wasted time in this album. Like literally they could have like made this album could be like half the length if they just took out all the do's, all the la 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 la's, all the da 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 d's, because there's just so many in these fucking songs. Like why is this a songwriting like trick? Why is this like something you go to every single song? Am I just stupid? Do I just not understand?
I mean, he dropped it on Florida. He didn't do it again.
Yeah, so it must have meant... Yeah, the fact that he stopped doing it probably meant that he realized it was, like, worn out and overdone. So exciting. That song made Screen look like The Run and Go, look like Semi-Automatic, look like Migraine, look like Holding On To You, look like Ode to Sleep, if you know what I'm saying. Red Headphones. What the fuck? That song was borderline plagiarism of the song we just listened to, the Run and Go song or whatever. Oh wait, no, that's the song we just listened to. What? Third Eye Blind. Yeah, that song is borderline, just straight up ripping off the part. Like this song is so lacking in any sort of department. I swear to God, it's like they just put a. Dude, it's like they just like put a piece of paper into the songwriting machine and they just like punched it out and created a song. So yeah, that song gave me a second degree cringe. Yeah.
Gave me first degree cringe.
Oh, first degree cringe, yeah. Awful. Really awful.
Okay, well, so then you're gonna love Fake You Out.
Well, considering the fact I don't remember what Fake You Out sounds like, this is a very bad sign.
Last year.
Here we go. Yes. Yeah, I wonder where I've heard this sound before. It's literally like... Can they sue themselves for plagiarism? Oh my god, wow. To anyone who's heard like a decent...
No. To you.
No. To anyone who's heard like a good, like, large, across discography of electronic music, this quite literally sounds like a child clicking like a single arpeggiator button for every single song and just letting it play out, and that's the entire beat.
You are all I wanna.
You make me smile. I love you. Tina's doing the cutest dance ever. It's like Tyler's not a good singer at all, and like every once in a while, like, no, it's because like the notes that he's hitting are just boring and like seaside. They do like literally nothing to the song, and they just are like ear grating, and I'm just like, okay, cool, do your thing that doesn't sound like, bro. This is like ass. The second half, throw your most boring, it doesn't belong on the show playlist song at the back of the playlist, or at the back of the album, The Formula, which they fucking used for the next album.
What was that?
Okay, I know, word salad. Okay, this is one of those songs. This is this is not on the set list, so we throw this shit at the back of the album because no one cares about it. It's the song. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. This is one of those, we're not playing it live, so who cares about it types of songs. And it's like, okay, cool. So everything is the same exact fucking formula. Just sometimes things stick to the wall and sometimes they don't.
I'll never be
And I'll stake and I'll break.
down and I'll break. Yes, it always is. I don't give you space to speak my name explaining this.
Dude, that synth sounds like dog shit, man. You hear that? He's like rapping over this like synth, and it's like, wow, dude, wow. You know, it's like, oh, I'm sorry, it's alternative music. It's alternative music. Alternative, because it doesn't belong in any category, you know? Is it rap? Is it hip-hop? Is it electronic? Who knows? Could be all of the above. All combined into this ugly soup. And by the way, it's every single song is this, so... yeah, I guess they're innovating in the style of making music that I never want to hear again, so...
Have the bleeding lines that remind me of all the times. Am I right? Of course I am, convinced me, otherwise we'll take all night. I'll fake you out.
Shit vocoder. Again, 2013.
And I'll fake you out. And silence gives you space.
That was Fake You Out. And by Fake You Out, I mean, shit, what song did we just listen to? I feel like...
The end is a bop. Shut the fuck up.
The end is a bop. Every fucking part of that sounded like the end of every other song that I've listened to on this album.
Oh, that was fun. It's fun to dance to.
Yeah. It sounds too tacky to dance to. Maybe if you've only listened to 5 songs before in your life, that's a fun synthesizer to dance to. But for me, as someone who's actually, like, made music, and, you know, good music, by the way. Check out I Really Be Shooting Civilians, featuring Elton John.
Oh my God, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's so funny.
Hey.
Every single criticism you give about how shitty something is like, it's totally undone by the absolute garbage that you've made.
Hey, look, I Really Be Shooting Civilians is,
The worst thing I've ever heard, and you put my ears through it, like, every other day, and...
Look, maybe there's a reason why music isn't exciting anymore, okay? I might be listening to my own songs 50 times in a row.
Yeah. And it's garbage, and it's out of key. Can you do them a favor, and by a favor, I mean torture them, and...
Play some I Be Shooting Civilians?
Yes.
Oh, dude, I love... You already know.
Now listen to this, and, like, you know, just know that if you love this album, you're not alone, and this motherfucker right here is broken, okay? We're broken people.
Yeah.
What? We bet.
Yeah, I got that real money. It ain't funny how much money, it's some real money.
Hey,
Yeah,
yo, bitch looking at me funny.
probably cause she ain't really used to this money. I'm a boss, I'm a player. Real fucking money maker. Yo, bitch.
Gotta let it get,
know my
you know,
name.
get the build up.
I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm gonna let my boy John take over.
You packed my bags last night. We flight 0 hour, 9 a.m. And I'm gonna be high as a kite by then.
See, as you guys can clearly see, Tina's just a hater.
It's awful.
Tina is clearly
So
just a
awful.
hater.
It's like you literally can't speak. Every criticism that comes out of your mouth is just like it falls on deaf ears over here. Like, no. Hey,
Everyone go stream Simp Zone by Big Baller B on all streaming platforms now.
everyone go stream House of Gold.
Nah, don't go stream House of
I'm
Gold.
just kidding. You're right.
Dude, I feel like the life is being drained out of me
Yeah.
with each song that passes by because
Alright, well-
there's nothing interesting or exciting happening. I don't care about any of these. Alright, next song. Next song, Guns for Hands. So exciting. Tell me this is good? So boring. This is horrible. I'm sorry, but this is like so boring. Like I know you like this song, but to me, my ears, there's very little going on here that's different from any other song that's happened. Like the explosions, like okay, here we go again. Oh, this synth is like bomb, bomb, bomb. Like okay, here we go again. I'm really unimpressed. I just maybe I'd appreciate the song more if the rest of the album didn't sound exactly the same. I'm just so unimpressed, dude. Nothing, this like it doesn't. It's not like it switches to something more interesting. It's just more like, you know, this like overly happy, sickening sound with lyrics that I'm supposed to care about. I'm at a loss of attention. I honestly, it is impossible for me to care about this shit. I'm so overly bored by this. Is that just me? Am I going crazy? Because this is just uninteresting, and I feel like I was supposed to like these last songs, but there's not a whole big difference between this and what I just heard. The 4 bars into a rap verse, again and again. When you take away the individuality of the songs and they all just start to sound like the same kind of anthem over and over and over again, how am I supposed to like care differently about each one? Yeah, so that song is, I'll be honest, it's slightly better than some of the past ones. I'll give it a shrug because it sounds nicer to the ears, but holy shit, oh god, it's getting hard. I'm trying not to sleep. I'm trying. Next song, Trees. Oh my god, it literally feels identical. I can't, how?
Like they're all different songs.
The drums, the everything, it's the exact same. Just gonna strip away my talking about 21 Pilots license. You know, they had la la la, doo doo doo. Now we gotta go to na na na. Everyone to the pit! Everyone get in the pit for the last time. Everyone in the pit. Oh my god. Before we get to the incredible, life-changing drop, I'm just gonna say that, I mean, look, from what I've heard, they make all their music for live shows, and that would explain why every single song is like filled with this terrible background synthesizer, so that no, like you don't have to hire more people at your shows. You know, you could just play this shit loop in the background, and you never have to hire more people. Save some money at your shows. I am just like, it is impossible for me to care about something that's this. Like, I feel like my brain is just on a treadmill right now, and I'm supposed to see something different when it's all the same shit to my ears. I guess that's it. Oh yeah, I guess that's it. And that's Trees. Shrug. Not terrible, but my god. Maybe I'd enjoy it more separately, but I'm gonna be honest with you guys. It feels like completely impossible to care for anything right now. Like, I've I've been like beaten to submission with just the most basic sounds ever. Luckily, this last song is half the length of every other song, so maybe it's different. Who knows? This song is called Truce, the final song on Vessel. It's got the least streams out of any song, so you know people really care about this one. Truce. Ah!
Now the night is coming to an end.
I will say, hey, this is a refreshing song. After hearing the shit that I just heard, this is actually refreshing. You know what? This is a good outro.
The night again. Stay alive for me.
Truce. Smiley Ball. Who would have thought that the slowest song on the entire album would have been the one that stands out the most? I think I like the change of pace here, and I think this is a genuinely good album closer. I think that the lyrics are very potent and strong, and it's a really strong way to end off the album. That being said, it's not a too little too late situation though. I think that it's a decent wrap up to this album. And that's Vessel. Holy mother of God. I swear I remember there being like more distinctiveness between these songs, but no, once we get into the second half, it's just I feel like I'm listening to AI generated music. I got to say, man, this thing has shrunk on me substantially. I mean, the points that are good are just like so far and few, and there's very little good that I actually get out of it. There's not a whole lot about this that appeals to me at the time. I mean, sure, maybe when I was younger, I was a little bit more impressed by this, but now a lot of time has passed, and the only good parts about this album are like the parts I already knew I kind of liked, and the parts that suck, the parts that don't stand out anymore. I feel like overall this was just a very boring listen that I could relate very little to. And that's all I got to say about this. I wish I had more to say, but I'll be honest, this was not, yeah. This song literally gets the exact same score as Blurry Face. I'm not even kidding. It's actually the
Song.
Oh, sorry. The album gets the exact same score as Blurry Face. It's a 4+. Identical. What can I say? This album has aged horribly, especially since Tyler has completely taken whatever things were on here that were good. He basically said, okay, let's take that and make that better and get rid of everything that sucks on Trench. And and this album is kind of left in the dust for me. Sure, it's probably meant a lot to people, but I mean, come on, this thing is not aged well. Okay, you got to at least admit that the sound of this thing has not aged well at all. Sounds like an album that stays in 2013. The memories can move on, but the sound of this thing definitely stays in 2013. So yeah, that's all I got to say about this album. Thank you everyone for watching. Might react to other ones, but let's be real here. This is an exhausting, awful experience, so I'm probably just going to react to the final album when it comes out, Scaled and Icy. So thanks everyone for being here, and peace out.